This podcast is powered by monkeyknifefight.com.
The Fantasy Reaper strikes again.
We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays.
Keep your head on a swivel.
We make plays every day, yeah.
Death's around the corner at any given
Plays every
moment.
day, yeah.
Fantasy death,
We
that
make
is.
plays every day,
It's
yeah.
a fight to stay alive.
Plays every day, yeah.
Hey, welcome to the real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogard Scott-Free, here with my esteemed colleague, The Gu. Just a steamboating over and steamrolling over competition, Diamond Joe Gu. What's happening?
Hey, trying to keep that status up there. You know what we're doing. Trying to just survive week 2, man. It was a bloodbath out there.
It sure the fuck was. Well, check this out, Playmakers. This is your week 3 waiver wire episode / injury reports. You know what I mean? We're going to just, I figure we'll do it this way. We'll go position by position. Normally, I sound off all the injuries, then we go through all the waiver wire pick. We'll do the injuries at the position, then the waiver wire targets at that same position, then we'll move accordingly. You know what I mean? So, but before we get to all that, Playmakers, we're going to go ahead. Oh, yeah, also want to add one more thing. We're also going to add some streaming QBs and streaming defense options for your week 3 matchups, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be going to this waiver wire because the Fantasy Reaper strikes again. Well, check us out. Go ahead, follow us at the GMM Network on both IG and Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to the GMM Network on YouTube. Hit that notification bell. Spike the like. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how much you fuck with us or how much you fucking can't stand us. Oh, it's all good, man. Drive that algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? Analytics, give me money. You know what I'm saying? What else we got here? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Gu, at The Guru 408 on IG. Also, you can find him, you know what I'm saying, right here with Bogey. You know what I'm saying? Once again, like I said, on YouTube / the GMM Network. Also, shout out to the Pirate Gang, who we are proud to be umbrellaed under. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check us out over there, you know what I'm saying, you'll find us. We have damn near daily live streams. I'm talking about we do the Monday pregame show, or the Rum Day night pregame show. We also do Tuesday waiver show as well. You know what I'm saying? We also do on a goddamn Wednesdays do Q&As. Thursday we have the pregame show, and Fridays we have the one of the flagship shows, Rum Boys After Dark, where we get turned and talk about all things ism. You know what I'm saying? And then you can also catch us on Sunday mornings with NFL. What is it called? Rum Boys NFL AM. You know what I'm saying? Answering last minute start sit questions. And then after that, my man Robbie, shout out to the Admiral himself. He does the Rum Zone. He covers that shit for 7 fucking hours straight. And bro, my hat's off, because that man does his thing. You know what I mean? Also, check us out on rumboys.com, where you're gonna find all our latest and greatest articles, all our innovative sports journalists. You know what I'm saying? We cover everything. You know what I mean? Shout out to the gang, man. You guys are really doing your thing. You know what I mean? Also, shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. Oh, yeah, my bad. Before we get to Milk and Honey, make sure to subscribe to the Rum Boys Fantasy Network on YouTube as well. You know what I mean? That's where you're going to find all those shows. I was just sounding off. Shout out to Milk and Honey, TX.com for all your CBD wellness and all your CBD goodness. Visit milkandhoneytx.com. And, y'all Playmakers know, you heard it at the beginning of this joint. This podcast is powered by monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code GMM and we'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. Man, have fun with these prop bets. We've been enjoying ourselves, getting money every week. Promo code GMM. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. MKF, give me money. What's happening, Gu?
Oh, man, just chilling, man. Setting all these claims. We got all these leagues. You know what I mean? It's a process. So, got to start cutting guys. Got to let them know your time is up. You got to get the fuck off my roster. We got to start flipping everything. We got to, change the carpets, the drapes. Shit got to get renovated around here. It's that time of the week. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Out with the old, in with the new. You know what I mean? And like, hey man, God bless the fantasy gods. Bless all y'all that been steady curving these injuries, but we're in so many goddamn leagues that it's full on fantasy row, full on fantasy wide range of emotions. Where you know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeling the effects somewhere or another in one of my fucking over a dozen leagues. And then also I'm reaping the benefits at the same time. Like it was a crazy week. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is you either smashing your opponent because you ain't suffering the injury bugs, or you know what I mean? Or like on the other hand, you might just eke the win out, but you got so many injuries now and you're like, damn it, I hope, you know what I mean? Like, next week's gonna be crucial. So that's why we're here. And first off, we're gonna start off with the most crucial position in my opinion. Mind you, opinions are, they are subjective. So we're going to start off with the running backs, injuries. First off, we got the unicorn, bro. The unicorn CMC. He got an ankle. You know what I mean? And the reason I wanted to start off with him is because, you know what I'm saying, it'll kind of soften the blow to not just right out the gate start off with Saquon, who got the season-ending injury. CMC, for those of y'all that, you got him in first overall. Unless you were second overall, there was a crazy asshole who took Saquon. You know what I mean? And now, first of all, motherfuckers that have Saquon, I think you just had this coming anyway, man. I don't think it was going to be the great year anyway. That line's so bad. I'm mad I actually have him in Dynasty because it might be years of this trash shit. Like, doesn't look like it's going to get any better any faster. They actually need to be bad to rebuild, you know what I mean, in the draft. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, the Reaper fully took away Saquon. When it comes to CMC, is there any more news? I know it's an ankle. They say 4 to 6.
4 to 6. 4 to 6.
Are they being specific?
Nah. I mean, it'll be that pretty much. We'll see if he beats that timetable, maybe 3 weeks. But that 4 to 6. High ankle sprain.
So the fact that they didn't put him on short-term IR does indicate that he might come back earlier, because short-term IR would be an for sure 3 weeks you're gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
we saw Saquon kind of do something last year where he beat his timetable. So maybe CMC is that dude too. You know what I mean?
Well, he is the unicorn.
Exactly. So I think they're hoping he is. That's why they're willing to gamble with him, not put him on there, but. At least he's coming back. So if you have him, you do have hope still. You can tread water for maybe 4 or 5 weeks if you have to. I don't think it'll be 6. I can't see them unless they just go into full tank mode. But I mean,
yeah. Okay. So. Well, next on the list is, man, this one hits home. Obviously, Playmakers, because we are not me and my man Steamboat Joe. We Niner fans. Radio Raheem.
Yeah, that one was tough, man. He started off the day with a bang, and then the day just went kind of worse from there for the Niners. But he's definitely. I can't see him playing next week for sure. Back on that turf, Niners were mad at the turf, complaining. So I think they're going to sit out anyone who's got any type of injury or even matters, and get the hell out of there with just trying to be intact and go back home.
If that turf shift has any validity, bro, we're playing there again this week because we're playing against the Giants.
Right,
so.
Which is an ironic situation that you don't see very often. But I think you're going to see Jerick McKinnon heavily involved. You'll see maybe some Jeff Wilson Jr. for sure.
And we'll get to them. We'll get to them. So let's continue real quick. And then we got Tevin Coleman also on the same team. You know what I mean? He got banged up too, and he has a sickle cell trait. So, whatever kind of nicks and bruises he got, it's going to take a little longer than a normal person, man. Shout out to everybody that has sickle cell, man. Stay strong, because, they got to deal with shit is real tougher for them, you know what I mean? Regular shit. Then we got Cam Akers. He got ribs, you know what I mean? Speaking of Tevin Coleman, I remember Tevin Coleman's rookie year. That's when they found out he had sickle cell, because he had that rib injury. He was out for 8 weeks for real, or 6 weeks, something like that. You remember that? He was supposed to be the guy. He even came out and balled out week 1.
Right, and then Devontae Freeman was born.
Just surpassed. He just, because of opportunity, and he played so well, you know what I mean? And it just never looked back after that, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, then you have Darrell Williams from the Chiefs. This is kind of important because it's it's diagnosing who's the handcuff for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know what I mean? And then it was all the legend of Darwin Thompson. You know what I mean?
Didn't Darwin Thompson get like a fourth down carry? Or like a third down goal? Not a goal.
It was a fourth down.
Short.
It was a fourth down.
It was fourth, right?
Yeah.
That was said something to me. Hand him the ball on fourth down on that team. So,
yeah.
I mean, I would think he would be the next guy up for sure.
Yeah, because Darrell Williams, to me, he's just a guy who had grasp on the playbook. That's really what it was. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
More reliable.
Yeah,
not as talented, but yeah.
Because Darwin Thompson says he's talented. Like, and he got speed. He got everything that like that's why I always thought last year he would you would want to hold on to him behind a Damian Williams, because it was like he's Damian Williams-esque, where he has speed, he has some little bit of size on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that guy they all ran like 4.4. You know what I mean? But anyways.
Yeah, as long as Clyde's healthy though, these guys aren't relevant at the moment.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And then so now let's get to the waiver wire targets. So first off, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, with the CMC injury, and mind you, when I put these, I put in these in an order I think of importance. You know what I mean? So ironically, you guys are gonna hear this, Playmakers, and by the time you hear this man might be signed. Devontae Freeman, he might end up on the Giants, or maybe even temporarily on the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not saying pick him up over, like, if he hasn't been signed yet, Playmakers, by the time you're hearing this, then just disregard that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, you want to target a guy that's on a team for sure.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
that might happen. He is visiting with the Giants.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I want to throw that out there because I know they're going to hear this, significantly later than, you know what I mean? Anyways, okay, now, you know what I'm saying? We're moving on next, and if the Giants don't sign Devontae Freeman, are we looking at Dion Lewis or Wayne Gallman? Wayne Gallman didn't get in there at all. But Dion Lewis is not the type that's going to carry a load. Dion Lewis is what he is. And Wayne Gallman is, I'm not saying, Wayne Gallman is whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, he's the guy who filled in last year for Saquon.
Yeah, I think we can expect them to sign somebody. If it's not Freeman, somebody else.
Chris Ivory.
I don't know. Was Wayne Gallman hurt, or was he a scratch?
He might have been a scratch. He might have been a scratch.
But yeah, I mean, those guys I guess could be ads. Wayne Gallman for sure. If he's going to be the guy that's got any talent, I think Dion Lewis, like you said, he is what he is. So, yeah, if they don't sign Devontae Freeman, I'm not mad at a Wayne Gallman ad. Speculative ad.
I'm for sure looking at Jerick McKinnon over any of those guys.
Jerick McKinnon, Mike Davis, yeah. I mean, those guys are at the top of the list. Henderson, if he's out there in most leagues.
And those are the next three up, too, on this list. In order. Right. Jerick McKinnon, Mike Davis. The reason why I put those other guys ahead of them is because, like say they say Dion Lewis is the guy, or say they say it's Wayne Gallman. I mean, you're talking about like anywhere from 12 to 15 touches in that system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be much to have there.
Yeah,
it's going to be a pretty weak situation. So, but it'll be something. So there'll be some dump offs and some catches because I don't think they're going to be in very many games. But
so Jerick McKinnon, obviously, you know what I'm saying. Mike Davis, obviously, and then I put Josh Kelly on there, even though he was on our list last week. It's just because like. People just they ain't doing it yet. They ain't pick him up yet. He's still out there, widely available. If you're in a savvy league, there might even be motherfuckers that drafted this kid. So I'm saying, if he's out there, I would probably take a shot on him over any of those guys. I don't give a fuck.
That's an easy call for sure, but he shouldn't be out there at this point.
Chase.
So if he is, that's obviously the top claim, a guy that's established already 2 weeks, all that. So for sure. But I think we're looking at guys that should be pretty much available to anybody, and you nailed it with those ones for sure. I mean, I'd take a Wayne Gallman over Jerick McKinnon.
Oh, word! I mean, you know what? I liked what I saw out of Wayne Gallman last year.
But you just know what you're getting for the rest of the year. You're getting Wayne Gallman for the rest of the year, unless he gets hurt or something. Jerick McKinnon will have Tevin Coleman coming back. We'll have Raheem Mostert coming back, and we'll just be essentially a third down receiving back. Passing back, you know what I mean? So that his value is going to dip at some point unless Mostert's injury is, like season ending, you know what I mean? Knock on wood. But So
I mean, we would have. I'm sure we would have known by
Henderson
now.
over all of them. Davis, and then Gallman. No. Henderson, Gallman, Davis, and then McKinnon.
I like. Okay, so to reiterate what he said, Playmakers. He said he would love Gallman, and then Mike Davis, and then who was that third one? Oh, and then Jerick McKinnon, right? You said
Henderson.
Oh, yeah, Darrell Henderson. Here's the thing too, Darrell Henderson, like, it really, they really are just doing a hot hand approach over there.
Absolutely, and if Malcolm Brown is out, you got a 50% chance of him being the hot hand, and he's a more explosive back, not the in between the tackles type, but
yeah.
This is the guy you want that will hit a home run, like that's a home run hitter.
Oh yeah, hold on, I'm lighting this joint up.
So he might even come over. He might be between him and Gallman. Shit, now you got me thinking a little bit because the Rams are going to be a much better offense, and I mean, I can make the case for Henderson to be the pick for sure.
I get so mad at the casual fans because they're just like, in the offseason, like, oh, the Rams, they're going to be in the 4th place in that division. Cardinals, they're going to be number 1, and the Niners, you know what I'm saying, and the Seahawks are going to duke it out for 2. And it's like no, you know what I really want to say? Y'all motherfuckers are cursed the Niners. How about that?
It's the Super Bowl hangover, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a little sour. Anyway,
I understand.
And then Chase Edmonds. I mean, he's another one of the guys, kind of like a Josh Kelly. If he's out there, you swoop him up. If the Drake owner doesn't have him, that guy's tripping. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, oddly enough, in a deeper league, he might even be a flex. You know what I mean?
I mean, he only had 6 touches.
I'm just saying, though, 14-team leagues, 16-team leagues, motherfuckers are looking for some guy to get 6 touches. They happy in a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a super deep league and a handcuff is out there, and you got you have a roster spot for sure. Like, you know what I mean? One of those kind of guys, you definitely want to grab those.
Oh yeah,
but those guys should be owned, like you said, but they definitely don't have any value at the moment. So, like, if you're looking for a win, then I wouldn't be targeting a Chase Edmonds. But if I'm in good shape and I'm in the back of the waivers and he's there, I can grab him and I can stash him. Cool. That's the kind of that That's the kind of scenario where you can make that move.
What about how you feel about what's his name? Myles Gaskin, because this kid's getting a lot of touches, bro.
He definitely is. I'm kind of like gonna get as far away from all that Miami love I had like 3 weeks ago, which is all the way gone, and the running game just feels like they're not gonna be able to really run the ball that good. So he'll get some touches, but I'm not excited about Myles Gaskin. The catches are nice, I guess.
He has 11 targets in the past 2 days, and he has 10 receptions. In the past 2 games, and he has 10 receptions.
For sure, they're gonna be throwing it with the Magic Man in there, and he's the Magic Man's got a little Phillip Rivers in him. He'll dump it off and real fast. And so, I mean, like I said, the receptions are nice, but it doesn't get me excited. Pause.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and then another one too. I mean, he should be rostered in your leagues, Playmakers, because I assume motherfuckers that listen to our show, they're savvy individuals. You know what I'm saying? But like, if Alexander Madison is out there, like somehow, some way, because he's like. I mean, this is just specifically in Yahoo, and actually, shout out to the Fornicator. He actually brought this to my attention that, like, that dude is, like, I think it's only 60% ownership on him. That's stupid. Motherfuckers.
Madison?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's not really. He doesn't have any value really until Cook goes down.
I think he's flex worthy. They try to get him touches.
I mean, but if Minnesota is getting,
that's true.
They look bad.
They look bad.
They have to be dominating for him to be in the game script. Otherwise, he's going to get.
And listen, I still
he'll be
assume
in there, but he's going to get 6 to 8 touches you don't want in your flex.
Like, I still assume, like, going into week 2, I was assuming Minnesota's still a good team playing against the Colts. That's why I had Nyheim Hines actually in my top 15. I had him like at 14. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, it's about to be dump off city, but like they were in control. That motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like the Vikings front isn't even good. When I'm talking about their defensive front, it's like they can't stop anything right now.
So they don't seem like a very good team right now, and their passing game seems a little shaky. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend that. That's another one of those like a lottery ticket stash kind of waiver pickup, which I'm all for, but you just have to. I mean, in these days, assess your roster and what you need.
People are hitting fantasy lotteries like left and right these days because starters is getting hurt.
For sure. I mean, it all depends. If you got a strong roster and you have a bench spot,
it's true.
You can hold. Then, like I said, that's the only scenario where I'm doing that. Otherwise, I'm playing for something that has a value right now.
Yeah, I dig it, man. Okay, and then any Darwin Thompson?
No.
Okay. All right, let's go to the. We'll go to the tight end. We'll go to the tight. Oh no, hold on. Should we go to tight ends next? Why is tight ends next? Oh, well, you know what? Since we're already here, we'll go tight ends. This one's a real quick one. Injuries. CJ, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Uzuma. He's hurt. He's done for the year. Torn Achilles, I think. Dawson Knox suffered a concussion. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Max Williams. I mean, he's kind of irrelevant, but he got hurt and he's a tight end, so I had to put him on the list. You know what I'm saying?
But did you? Max Williams? I'm kidding. He's the Arizona, right? He's on Arizona.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So now, as far as the waiver wire targets, it's a real slim list. It's like if the off chance Jonnu Smith or Noah Fant or Mike Gesicki is available, or even including Dallas Goedert, you get those guys. But other than that, Logan Thomas is probably one of the only ones that's like, he's kind of interesting. You know what I mean?
Logan, maybe someone didn't get Jordan Reed or Mo Alley Cox.
That's true.
You grab those.
Mo Alley Cox.
A couple other guys, little dart throw guys that had nice weeks. Jordan Akins on Houston. Deshaun kind of leans on those tight ends. Kind of seems like he hits one of them. Between him and
that's what's hard. It's hard. Like, and last year it was like
it's hard to pick.
Last year was like Fells and like Atkins. You know what I mean?
Right. It's the same guys this year. So, yeah, those guys are. If you can guess, Dalton Schultz got 9 catches in the shootout. Obviously, that's a ceiling game for him, but I mean, you can grab that. Why not? Tyler Eifert got in there.
Yep, Tyler Eifert. Yep. You want
to be connected to the kid if you want a part of the razor sharp swag.
Yeah.
Get him.
Hey man, it's crazy because I swear I was like one of the only ones, dog. I mean, I'm sure there was other people in the industry, they just weren't seeing it yet, and now it's like, and we're gonna get to him when we get to streaming QBs because really he's not, he's out there. He's not even a streamer. Pick that motherfucker up. You got a Carson Wentz or some shit like that, like you just get you the Ginsu. You know what I mean?
Get you the swag for sure, but that's about it for tight ends on that I see.
Great Tyler Eifert call. I forgot to put him on the list. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where are we at? Let's go head on over to the wide receivers. So wide receiver injuries. It's a little bit of a small. It's not. I mean, not really a crazy list, but we did have Cortland Sutton. He's done for the season. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got here? Devontae Adams, hammy. They didn't release the results of the MRI, but I'm sure it's not season ending because they would have already got to that. You know what I'm saying? Will Offler, that god awful Will Offler. You know what I mean?
Showed up with the donuts. He brought donuts.
Hamstring, bro. Because you know why? He forgot to he brought the donut because he also brought the hamstrings. He just loves those things.
Yep, he sure does. God, your boy.
That's not my boy. That's not my boy. Sterling Shepard has no toe, right? Sammy Watkins concussed.
He got knocked into another planet.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The planet of the reptiles. You know
he was seeing aliens.
And then Perry Campbell went down like the London bridges.
Yeah, that one was tough. That one happened early.
Yeah, me too, man. But like,
I thought of you, and I just like, damn it.
I know, because he gets hurt, and like, and either way, we haven't. Maybe I'm more connected to the fact that we can go ha ha ha, wee sacre bleu every time I bring him up. But other than that, you know what I mean?
Right.
He done. So now we're gonna go on to the waiver wires. Obviously, this is a fairly long list because these are like. There's a lot of people that suffer injuries, and there's also just a lot of people like higher snap counts, like things you could speculate on. But anyway, so we're gonna start off with KJ Handler, who's gonna be the he's essentially gonna be the outside guy in Denver because there's no, Jared Jeudy, he's predominantly a slot guy. You know what I mean? And who do they got over there? Like Tim Patrick. They don't really got anyone else out wide. They drafted him for a reason. Now there's no Cortland Sutton. He's gonna get some targets, and he showed rapport with Jeff Driscoll. Maybe not so much rapport, but Driscoll targeted the fuck out of him.
The Driscoll kid.
Okay, so now who else we got? We start off with Handler. I mean, and you know what though, Handler, and even just like in general. That's another team, Denver, that's supposed to be good this year on defense. Not so much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Kind of fell apart on him.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so hold on. I'll just pull my list back up. This motherfucker keeps closing on me. Yeah, boom. Then we got Michael Pimpin, because I don't even call him Pittman. He's pimping. You know what I'm saying? Michael Pittman Jr. That's your boy right there. Now he's going to get his shot.
He's going to get his chance. It took a couple injuries, but... I mean, he's getting targets. I don't know. You got to grab him now, so it's a good situation for him. It opened up, so we'll see. We'll see what the kid can do.
And he's like a Mike Williams type as far as like the height wise, and that's what goddamn Phillip Rivers finds those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was looking to him pretty. Once he had to come in there, so it was nice to see that.
You know what else is nice to see? My man, the string bean. He's on the list.
He did it again. He should have been owned already.
I put him on the list last week too. But come on, you gotta remind him.
Some people didn't buy into it for sure. So you go grab that fast.
Bob, and for those of y'all who don't know who the string bean is, we're talking about Robbie Anderson, Mr. Anderson. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go ahead with goddamn Corey Davis. This is a thing. We're doing this as long as AJ Brown's out and Corey Davis is available, you swoop him up.
Yep. Grab some Corey Davis. Ooh, excuse me. Let me see. One kind of little crazy pick at the end, if you have like double IR spot leagues, go get some Alshon. Just stash him over there, bro.
Don't do it yourself. Do it yourself. If you got an IR spot that's free, go ahead. Do it.
Yeah, that's the only situation. You know what I mean? If you take advantage of those IR spots, grab a couple guys, you know what I mean, and stash them.
If AJ Green cannot get hurt, Alshon Green is new AJ.
Alshon Green or Alshon Jeffrey?
Yeah, see how I'm throwing their names together already.
Oh, I'm confused. What round are we in?
If AJ Green can stay healthy, then Alshon Jeffrey is new AJ Green. There you go. I confused myself in the motherfucker on that one.
I don't know what it means, but I'm confused
I'm
too.
saying because isn't Alshon the guy that everyone's just waiting on, like how AJ is? But now AJ...
I think he's genuinely hurt, though.
Yeah.
More so, or was more so. But he should be coming back in the next two weeks, I'd imagine. So
Alan Lazard,
I want to get ahead of.
Alan Lazard or Marquez Valdez Scantling?
I'm taking MVS in that, only because it seems like they're pretty much getting pretty similar target share, but MVS is the big play guy, so I'll take that. I like what I'm seeing from him.
And you know what's hella funny? MVS is like another drop away from Aaron Rodgers. Like he'll be right next to MVS and he'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, tell him I said, yo, what the fuck? I can hear you right here, A-Rod. Tell him I said, you know what I mean? Hey, MVS. What, Alan Lazard? Rogers told me. I heard him. No. Tell him, Alan Lazard. Because that motherfucker be dropping shit, and Rogers be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but he's got he's clearly the guy that should be on the field, so Rogers is going to have to deal with
and
it.
And you know me, I love MVS. Brian Edwards, I threw him on here because when I wrote the list, it was before I saw the game tonight, but it's just notable to see that, like, this guy's just on the field a lot, but it's also more notable that Derek Carr's just not going to throw the ball far.
No, and if he does, it's going to go to Henry Ruggs or Waller.
Yeah. Okay, then we go to, and we already said Rob B. Ooh.
Christian Kirk might be out there in some leagues. What do you feel about him?
I mean, I like the idea of Christian Kirk, but before Christian Kirk, I want to mention Keelan Cole, man. Keelan Cole world.
Coming off of, 6 for 58 and a touchdown. Why not? And he, like you said, get any piece of the razor sharp swag you can get.
Yeah, because if you can get open, he'll find you with his razor sharp swag, slicing and dicing the Ginsu. He does it. Yeah, but and then who else we got here? I put on Golden Tate because a lot of people might have dropped Golden Tate last week, and like he's just on the field, man. And there's no Sterling Shepard now. It's gonna be for like a cool amount of time.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. How do you feel about let's see,
Kenny Stills?
What about like a Chase Claypool? What do you think there?
I mean, that to me. Not player wise, but to me, it's just Martavius Bryant all over again.
I mean, there was some upside there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Like I said, like it's a boomer bust guy, but they will take shots at him though. That's the thing. It's like because do you remember Martavius Bryant, bro? Like, or even like last year with James Washington. They were like, all right, we're going to start the game off and try to just pop this thing off with taking a shot down the field. You know what I mean? That's what they wanted James Washington to be the next Martavius Bryant. That's what they want fucking Claypool to be. He's that outside big guy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, even week one, because Big Ben doesn't look like his throwing mechanics are like, it looks like he's still trying to get readjusted. And like Claypool had to make adjustments, pun intended, to one of his catches, and it was a highlight reel catch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's got some upside as a receiver though. I like the kid. What about Adam Humphries? I kind of like that. Him, he's involved over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a rental too. I should have put him on the list. It's a rental. You know what I mean? PPR shit, deeper league shit. I like it. I'm not mad at it because Tannehill.
I think him and Corey Davis are essentially the same thing over there.
Yeah, but the one thing with Humphries is he's going to get more slot snaps than anything. You know what I mean? He's not going to be out wide.
Pretty much so. I mean, but Davis isn't really like the deep field stretcher type receiver.
No, he's a next receiver.
Right. So either one though, if you can get either one of those, I'd be happy. I think Tannehill is looking like he's going to keep doing what he does, bro.
He's kind of picking up where he left off, huh?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like last year?
Like last year. He's back. He's back for more. What else you got for receivers?
That's all I got. You got any more flyers? I mean, are we...
That's what I'm looking at here. Traquan, if Traquan was out there, Michael Thomas is going to miss another week. I mean, he's going to get targeted. I don't know. What happened with Emmanuel Sanders? Did he not play? Or?
Man,
he was just a non-factor. So
he played, but
they lost. They didn't look good. So if Russell Gage wasn't picked up, go get him. Obviously, that's an easy one.
Drew Brees is not stretching the field.
That's what. That's what he never really is a big just air it out type. He's more of a West Coast offense.
But he used to have it in him. Is what I'm saying.
He did. He is 41, so he definitely doesn't want. Drew Brees does not want to get hit. I think that's one thing he does pretty good. Doesn't take sacks. So that ball's coming out fast, and that's how you do that. Not because you're like elusive in the pocket. It's because that ball's coming out quick on most of your passes. He's got some Derek Carr tendencies.
I hate that mascara wearing motherfucker.
If N'Keal Harry wasn't picked up, you know what I mean, by now, get him.
Oh, yeah. That's another one.
He's
we
kind of
we had him on the list last week.
Laviska Shenault, for sure.
Yep, he was on the list last week too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So refer back to some of those guys
What
last week.
What did Laviscus do this week? Did he get on? Did he get a? Did you check his box? I mean, pause.
He got 5 carries, which was pretty much like 3 more than I thought he'd get. I thought he might get a couple, but 5. He got what did he get? 72 yards, and he got 3 catches. But
I like that.
So total yards. So
I like that.
Not kind of a safe floor for him.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a team that until people figure them out, like they're gonna be pesky as fuck on offense. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like they lighting it up. All right, so now let's go to the bit. We're gonna go before this last 2 ones. We're gonna talk about some streaming options. At the QB, I got the Ginsu, obviously, and he's not just a streaming option. If he's out there, you pick him up and you keep him. You have him. Shame on the rest of your league. If you got Carson Wentz, I'm playing the Ginsu over him. If you got Jimmy Garoppolo for some crazy reason in a single QB, you know what I'm saying, and you go out and you get you the Ginsu. Who else? I'd play the Ginsu over Danny Dimes.
Preach.
I'd play the Ginsu over. I played a Ginsu over Baker Mayfield. I'm not buying one good game against the Bengals. Give me the Ginsu. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I had Drew Lock, and you know, because there were some Drew Lock truthers out there this year. You know what I mean? I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of shit because I felt the way about it, then I didn't. You know what I mean? But yeah, you lost Drew Lock. Boom, go get you the Ginsu. If he out there, you just get that man. Oh, and Joe Burrow, because a lot of motherfuckers that if they, you know, in single QB leagues, if they didn't draft him, you know what I mean, they didn't pick him up.
Carson Wentz does have a nice little matchup against Cincinnati this week, though.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot he's playing Cincy. Okay, well then, you know what? Then the following week. Hey,
drop somebody else and get 2 quarterbacks for this week. Justin Herbert against Carolina.
That's a great streaming option, but you know, yes,
make sure he has the job.
Yeah,
Anthony Lynn isn't on some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, before I heard that he went to the hospital, I thought they were jawsing, bro. I thought they were just running drag. They were just like, yo, he goddamn, we're going to say you got this chest injury because they were game planning for you all week, okay, Ramrod Taylor? And he's like, yeah, sure, coach. Oh, my chest. And then, boom, they bring out Justin Herbert and the KC defense and Spagnola-led defense had no fucking idea what to do for like majority of that game.
No, they did not. They were caught off guard. The kid looked good. He gave him a shot. So
and I will agree with you. He looked good because the Chiefs' defense is good.
Exactly, and they were on their toes with him. I mean, they played that, like I said, like they kept Mahomes off the field, and Mahomes was not sharp until the end.
I'm mad against my cousin.
Is that what he is now? He's just like he's like Kobe or Jordan, where they just turn it on the fourth any game and win.
Yeah, Mahomes. Fuck yeah,
I love Pat. Fuck.
I love you, Pat. You know what's crazy? He got the goddamn. You know, I said it, man, on one of the Run Boys live shows. I was like, the cliche thing that and this is before we knew anything about Herbert, because ain't nobody knew. You know what I mean? I was just like, you know, they're just gonna have to try to run the ball and keep Mahomes off the field. And the reason I say this selfishly to bring it up is because, man, in the against my cousin in the Tyrannosaurus Flex League, damn it, blood, you got me by a couple points, and it's because last minute I swapped out Josh Kelly, put in Zach Moss on one of my flex spots. I'm hot about that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough one. It was when it costs you a week, you know.
Because the production
he makes everybody on. He elevates everybody on San Diego. Or
yes, it's San Diego.
It's still San Diego in my heart.
Yes, I don't give a fuck.
Wales
forever.
China, but he elevates them. And Austin Eckler, you know, I mean, his floor is a lot higher now because those receptions should be there again. The dump off. So Keenan Allen is back up. Hunter Henry. It's kind of everyone's getting a boost there. So
Trubisky,
maybe not so much Mike Williams. You know, he's still kind of what he is. But those 3 guys for sure love the new quarterback, and I hope I hope he stays in there. I don't want to see Tyrod. I'll beat that drum.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, keep our Keenan Allens and our fucking
yes. Let somebody that can accurately pass the ball.
Yeah, and
stay in the pocket.
Tyrod, I just want to let you know, T-Mobile, okay? That's a thing of the past, okay? T-Mobile, ain't nobody believing that you was going to take off running. So they just dropping motherfuckers in the coverage. Like, we don't respect you as a passer or a runner.
You heard T-Mobile merged with Sprint, but he will do neither. He's not mobile.
He will not sprint. No.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, we got a nice shiny clipboard waiting for you next week.
You know
what I'm saying? We will cure that broken heart that sent you over. It's kept you out a week too.
How's about my man's Trubisky?
I mean, what more can be said?
He has another. He's playing against Atlanta. I'm rolling him out in one of my super flex leagues.
That's the matchup. Everyone. I mean, you're gonna target Atlanta. You know what I mean? Their defense this year. So, Mitch is absolutely a super flex play. I mean, if you're crazy, you can play him single quarterback in that matchup. If you don't have a good established kind of guy, absolutely.
Derek Carr against the Patriots in single QB or Trubisky?
Trubisky, easy.
Thank you.
Easy, not even close.
Yeah, I wasn't even asking for me or a friend. I just want everybody to know Derek Carr is not the guy.
He did have a good game this week. I liked what I saw, but
he dumped it off? He dumped it off to Playmakers.
There was a little juice on that game. The Saints are without their guys, so I'm not going to take anything away from him, but I'm also not going to give him anything either. So
I'm going to take away from him, and I'm not going to give him nothing.
Empty out them pockets.
Yeah, the Magic Man. Stream him against Jacksonville.
I am never a big fan of playing somebody on a Thursday game. If it's a close, I don't know, depends on the situation. Nah.
He's not magical?
It feels like it could be. But
he almost had some of that magic against Buffalo in the revenge narrative.
Kind of against, like I said, Thursday football. Unless it's one of your you know what I mean, your established studs that are in your lineup.
The Ginsu is gonna. The Ginsu.
I don't like to stare at a bad number on my roster
for a couple days.
But I also don't like to see a bunch of points on the bench either.
Well, you know what? If you got the Ginsu, you fire him up on a Thursday nighter.
Fire him up. Yeah, it's a good matchup. Why not, right?
Yeah, you know what's crazy too is like all the names on that secondary for the Dolphins, bro. I was just like, I don't know if I should test them with receivers, and they just been giving up booty to everybody. And then now Byron Jones is gonna be out this one, so it sucks because at least if Xavier Howard might have a quiet game for Chark because Chark hadn't had no blow up games yet, but at least he's been steady. So at least I hope that continues. You know what I'm saying? And then, on the other side, Keelan Cole or Laviska Shenault might eat in this matchup. You know what I mean? So firing up the Ginsu. And who else? I had one more. Or Rivers, Phillip Rivers, playing the Jets.
Yeah, got a good matchup. I think with the Jets coming up. So yeah, I'm mad at Phillip Rivers. Should be kind of a more tamed, great game script. I can't see them needing to throw it a ton, but yeah, Phillip Rivers. Give me money.
Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, plus Phillip Rivers, you gotta have at least one game where you show the world this is why a team picked you up in this twilight era of your career. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Nick Mullins against the Giants? Not messing with it.
Oh yeah, I didn't put him on the list. I could have swore I put him. Oh yeah, obviously I would have said his name. Yeah, you know what? Nasty Nick Mullins. I like him, man. He's fun. Fantasy? Shit.
Well, actually, Jimmy hasn't been ruled out yet.
He's out.
So.
He's out. High ankle.
Okay. I mean, why haven't we ruled him out yet? Yes, I said we.
I will tell you this much. He's not going to play, dog.
He did play a lot in that game, though.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't play. He should not play.
Yeah, they went to the locker. Okay, how about this? George Kittle, they said he was going to play. Boom. They came a couple days later, he ain't playing. I think that's what they're going to do with Jimmy.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's what the history showed. All right, quarterbacks. Who else might be out there? For Matthew Stafford, maybe he's out there. I'm not mad at him. He's looking all right, looking like himself. He'll get Kenny Galladay back probably this week, which will be able to kind of help him out with them touchdowns.
Yeah. Teddy B, right? Teddy B. He's no. I'm not saying he's a streamer. Teddy B has. I didn't say we're moving on to defenses yet, but just remember, if Chargers is out there too, go get the motherfucking Chargers D, because Teddy B got nothing really.
It's gonna be brutal over there for the short future while CMC is out. So you'll see a boost to. I mean, will any of those receivers really see a boost over there? Curtis Samuel or Robbie Anderson?
Robbie's been getting more looks, and I haven't checked, but like just from what I seen when I watched the condensed version of the game, Robbie's definitely on the field more than him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So I guess those guys kind of will be might be kind of stabilized as the offense going forward, because Mike Davis is not that.
No, Mike Davis eats, bro.
I'm not. No. He'll get carries, but
he eats, bro. Come on, he was shitty behind.
Oh, I forget about the catches, the dump offs.
Yeah, behind a shitty line in Seattle, it was him and Chris Carson all day. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah, that's what 2018. But he is aged as a running back, so
It was all receptions last week, so he definitely that's all he's gonna do. He's not gonna run the ball.
Yeah. Okay, so while I was kind of segueing to streaming defenses, so I'll hit you off with some. I mean, the Colts, obviously, against Darnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator himself. You know what I mean? What else we got here? We're going with, why does I always lose the page? Oh, yeah. So I hit y'all with the Colts. Falcons even, just because Trubisky, I don't care if the Bears will put up 30 points on this Falcons defense. They're just going to have plenty of opportunity to take one to the house, because Trubisky is good for it. Trubisky is trying to do his best, like 2017, 2018 Josh Allen. Or he's trying to do his best 2018 Josh Allen impression. Where Josh Allen's just like, Josh Allen might put up a bunch of points, but he's
Are you saying start Falcons D?
Yeah. They got a bunch of turnovers this past week.
Did they?
Yeah. Listen, I don't care if they put up 20
Well, that was Dallas just kind of dropping the ball, I think, a little bit. Being kind of sloppy, but...
I'm saying, but Trubisky will throw it in your hands, though.
Fair.
I want this. You know why I want this? Because it's also good for my Trubisky take. He's trying to run for the new president of the Pick Six Club. Get yourself in the hole and throw a 300-yard game with a couple of TDs.
Not a bad game script. No,
it's called the Jameis Winston game script. We need a new one.
What do you think about the Cardinals?
Yep, I got them on the list. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I even got the football team on the list this week. Hold on, who's the Cardinals playing? I do have them on the list, but who are they playing? I didn't write that.
They're playing Detroit.
Yep. Love that. The football team, they're playing
Cleveland.
Yep, playing Cleveland. Baker's that type too. Like he's gonna take sacks, bro. That line still good. That line's getting better at run blocking, but they still ain't good at no fucking pass protection.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at them at all. What about Philly D? Who are they playing?
They're playing Cincinnati. Love it. Same thing.
They're gonna be desperate for a win over there in Philly.
And that line is trash too. Cincinnati's line. So Philly probably be able to get to the house, and like he is a rookie. One thing I did see with him the first two games, he's trying to hold on to that ball, wait for things to develop, and then he's taking hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Philly D is definitely in play. Definitely love a rookie quarterback.
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy because it's going through before we got to the streamers, like going through all the injuries and the waiver targets. It was really, this is like something we might need to get used to, bro.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Yeah, of
but,
course,
I mean,
of course, hopefully not.
Week one wasn't too much out there, but this one is no. I mean, but we're going to see injuries. It happens, but this week was an outlier more so. So hopefully,
I hope you're right because
it chills out.
I said this in the beginning of the year, or actually throughout the offseason, I was just prepared to see not only an ugly product of football half the time, but also just a high injury rate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. A couple of wide receivers we never mentioned either. Injuries. I don't know. We got to follow up Julio and Adams.
Oh no! I said Adams with the hammy.
Did you? Okay.
But Julio,
yeah.
I didn't see this one. Let me know about this one.
What did it say with Julio? He's showing up questionable, so I think he just came out gimpy. It's gonna be. Julio.
Yeah, this is Julio. This is what he does.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
you know what sucks about this Playmakers? When he starts rocking that Q tag, you know what I mean? He gets into the game, he be that decoy than a motherfucker. I hate that shit.
All that means is Calvin Ridley is gonna have the number one wide receiver year.
I'm just mad because I got goddamn Julio in the motherfucking in the SBI, and I'm like, I'm about
no, he'll still be all right. He'll still have his blow up games.
Yeah. Well, shit, man, Gu. You know what I mean? We back in. We're it's week 2 or we're going into week 3, and it's crazy. This thing is as fast as it came back. It's flying by already. That 2 weeks went like that.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Needed it, loved it. Ready for more of it.
Yep. Everybody that's 1-1, don't 0-2, don't panic. Everybody that's 1-1, don't panic. Just look at the rest of your league and be like, all right, nobody's out of reach right now. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
When you're 1-1, at worst, you're one game behind first place. So
exactly.
You're all right.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else for the Playmakers, Steamboat?
Just keep grinding, guys. Keep grinding. You know what I mean? Stay on it. We keep always looking to improve. You know what I mean? Negotiate. Find rosters that have holes, and you know what I mean. If you have something to offer, you know what I mean. That's who you want. That's the kind of people you want to target. So
if you ain't
trading, get that money.
You ain't trying.
Exactly. So I mean, we're here to win. We're here to win. I had a modest week. I went 9-4, my 13 leagues. So we're down 1 win from this last week. So we will take it though. It's a successful week.
Oh yeah, and Playmakers, you know what time it is. Make sure to subscribe to the GMM Network on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you can catch all the isms. You know what I mean? And be sure to head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code GMM. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. Let's go make some money off these props from all these third string and practice squad guys. Let's go.
Yeet.